Hi there, I'm Dr. Dan from Vitamin Pro, and today we're discussing when you should start a gluten-free diet. Now, as you start doing some reading and research on this, maybe looking at Celiac.com or Gluten-Free-Living.com or Living Without, these magazines and websites, what you'll find is the experts who say you should not start a gluten-free diet until you have a confirmed celiac diagnosis. And so I'm going to go into my reasons why I think that's stupid and bad medicine and damaging and destructive in probably about 3 different YouTube videos here, and we'll I'll go into that in great detail and give you good reasons why that's just not true. And probably this will be in 3 different segments. But by diagnosis, what they're talking about is looking at either blood testing, and the best blood test to correlate with a positive intestinal biopsy of active celiac disease is tissue transglutaminase antibodies. And these are routinely done now, and the correlation with these is about 99%. So I don't like to see people getting biopsies anymore, because there have been enough of those done that we know we can correlate that with the tissue transglutaminase. And if you need more information about that, you can get a hold of me at that phone number that you'll see at the end of the video. And we're looking at LabCorp Celiac Panel for that information. But anyway, let's get to the heart of this, and we'll start with number 1. And why do I think that these experts are just plain wrong? Number 1, people do not need wheat, rye, and barley to lead a healthy life. In any context, that is never true. So people who say, well, don't do a gluten-free diet, I don't get it, because it's not like you're saying, well, you need to cut out fruit out of your diet, or vegetables, or don't take any vitamins. I mean, there could be some repercussions for that, but gluten-free diet, there just isn't one. And also there's ample evidence that the contrary is true. If you look at anthropologic data, which means that if you take information from historical cultures, let's say people in the Middle East, and we have quite a bit of data from bones and mummies and that kind of thing, and what we can see is that the people who had a nomadic type lifestyle, the hunters and gatherers, didn't have things like arthritis, heart disease, or tooth decay, gum disease, and all that at the same rate that the people who ate grains did. So as you watch the grain society move through the earth, you find that these diseases follow along, these degenerative diseases. So not only is a gluten-free diet not dangerous in any context, but gluten is not necessary, and in fact it's been shown to be destructive throughout our culture, throughout our history. And if you even look at some modern tribes who have typically been hunter-gatherers, and then they get colonized, let's say by the British or something, and they start shifting their diet over toward a wheat-based diet, then these people start having all kinds of problems. In fact, some of those pictures you see of these starving little African kids with the big distended bellies, those are well-fed, sometimes those are well-fed children who are suffering from malnutrition because they have celiac type problems. So they have gluten issues. And so of course, we give them more dairy and more wheat, trying to fix them, but it just makes it worse. So anyway, there's part 1 of our talk, and part 2 and part 3 are coming up behind this.